Hello, hello. A very good morning to all of you. So, we'll be beginning with the session today. And the session today focuses on international organizations. Now, international organizations is one of the most important topics for your upcoming UPSC examination. Every time you have at least 2 to 3 questions that are part of your international organizations. What we would be covering today are some of the organizations which have been in news directly or indirectly these days. So let's begin with the first question that talks about Arctic Council. Now read the question very carefully again. Which of the following choices is incorrect about Arctic Council? So looking for the correct answers for the question first. Looking for the first correct answer for question number 1. Looking for the correct answers for question first. The question says which of the following is incorrect. I repeat again. Still waiting for a correct answer. Yeah, Krishley. So that's the right answer. So we have Arctic Council. The most important thing is it's an intergovernmental forum aimed at promoting and looking after the issues of the indigenous people of Arctic. That's the first thing. So the first statement becomes your correct statement. The next important thing is India is a member, but India is a observer member. That means India has no voting rights with it. So no voting rights, but yes, India is an observer member with 13 other members that are there. So 13 observer nations, and it is headquartered in Greenland. So all these statements are correct. So when it comes to which is incorrect, we would say none of these is incorrect. I hope that's clear. A very important question. The next question here is you have to match the international organizations with their headquarters. So a kind of direct question, looking for the correct answer for this question, question 2. Looking for the correct answer. Question 2. Looking for the correct answer. There is some confusion that Ram Naresh had. So just read the question properly. A little confusion. Mayank has the right answer here. Great. So UNESCO is headquartered in Paris. So that's the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organizations headquartered in Paris. Then you had the United Nations Industrial Development Organization that is headquartered in Vienna. So Vienna, Austria is the right answer. You have UNCTAD. UNCTAD is the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development. So that's UNCTAD, Trade and Development, and it's headquartered in Geneva. Okay, and then you have WIPO. WIPO is again headquartered in Geneva. So you have the World Intellectual Property Organization. So those are the correct matches for the following question. I hope that's clear. So a lot of you with correct answers now. The next question is a surprise question. So looking for the first correct answer for this question. This question is talking about the Katowice Climate Talks. So which of the following is the correct option regarding the Katowice Climate Talks? Question 3, looking for the right answer. The first correct answer for question 3. Aswadi has the first correct answer. Great. No, sorry. Ramya has the first correct answer. Believe Gurveen also. So just check. So first correct answer is option A, and that's the participating nations have agreed to rule on the implements the Paris Agreement that will come into effect in 2020. So it's also called as the rule book or the operating manual for the 2015 Paris Agreement. So this is the correct statement. However, agreements on the way to scale up the existing commitments on emission could be reached. It's not could not be reached, but the talks to reach that agreement on a different way for providing financial aid to the poor nations could not be reached. So this is not reached and that is reached, and that's the vice versa thing that has been mentioned here. So make sure the first statement is correct, the second statement is incorrect. There were a lot of choices that came up. So whosoever gave the first answer, please send in your details to admin at exam raise. The next question talks about International Labour Organization. So which of the following is the correct option regarding International Labour Organization, ILO? Very, very important. Recent appointment took place. So you have the ILO that was in news. Question 4. Looking for the correct answer. For question 3, Gurveen gave the first answer. So Gurveen also, please. Question 4, Ram Naresh has the right answer. So Guy Ryder is the Director General of ILO. That's correct. It's a part of United Nations. So this is incorrect. The organization has received Nobel Prize once, and the report that has been published is only by ILO, not by IMF. Okay, so that's the confusion. The global wage report which is published is only and only by ILO, not no role of IMF there. So all the remaining statements have been incorrect. So you have only first option that is correct. Very, very important. Every time UPSC have such confusing questions where you have organizations and reports and ministries that are commonly asked. So we have the next question that is about the Shanghai Corporation Organization. Shanghai Cooperation Organization. So which of the following statements is correct regarding SCO? So you have to mark the correct statement. Question 5, looking for the right answers. Suraj, read the question carefully again. Ram Naresh has the right answer. Great. So Russia and China are members, founding members of the Shanghai Cooperation, but Turkmenistan is not the member. Mongolia and Belarus are the observer nations, observer states that are current. 2018 summit was held at Dushbin. However, Bishkek was the location for 2019 summit. So that's another kind of confusing thing that was asked in the question. So it's important to read the question very, very carefully. The next question talks about the correct facts regarding the chairpersons of United Nations at present. So which of the following is the correct code? I believe there has been some inaccuracies with the choice. So let me just change. I change the choice, and that would be the answer. Okay. Yeah. So Secretary General is Gurtius, Antonio Gurtius. So this becomes the incorrect option. Deputy Secretary General is Amina Mohammed. So that's the right option. And then General Assembly President is Espinosa. So Espinosa. is the right answer. So two of the choices are incorrect here. I forgot to change the choice here, so it would be only 2. So only 2 would be the right answer here. Okay. The next question, question 7. India is not a member of which of the following organizations? A very important question. We already saw for a few of those. Question 7. Oh, lot of you with right answers. Great. So Mercosur is the organization where India is not a member. So it's basically the Southern Common Market that is talked about from South America. So it's a South America trade bloc, does not include India. However, BIMSTEC, the Shanghai Cooperation and G20, India has been a member of those. So a direct and a simple question that was there. Now the next question talks about list 1, list 2. You have to match the correct options. Okay. So looking for the correct answer. Question 8, looking for the right answer. So Shrimoy has the right answer here. Now Mercosur has been related to the Treaty of Ascension, Union. Then you have the Marrakesh Declaration that has been signed in Marrakesh and has been related to the WTO, and Ottawa Declaration related to Arctic Council. So those are the correct matches for the question. The next question is another important question talking about African Union. So select the code which has been talking about African Union correctly. So which of the options are correct? Question 9, looking for the right answer. Question 9, still looking for the right answers. So Ramya has the right answer here. Now administrative headquarters of African Union, which is a group of 55 member states, is located in Ethiopia. Morocco is the most recent member that joined in 2017. It basically left African Union long back, and then it was reorganized. It was basically again recognized to be part of the African Council. The third India Africa Forum Summit took place in 2015 in New Delhi. So the first and the second statements are correct. The last statement is incorrect. The next question, very important. The basic grouping is related to which of the following fields? A very important question. So looking for the first correct answer, a surprise question. Question 10, looking for the first correct answer. The most important thing which is related to basic grouping. Rabi Lochan has the right answer. Great, Rabi Lochan. Now basic grouping talks about the basic countries. Now what are the basic countries? You have Brazil, South Africa, India and China. So those are the basic countries. This group was formed as a result or just before the Copenhagen Summit for Climate Change took place, and they are committed to work for the 2015 Paris Agreement that took place. The principle of common but differentiated responsibilities and equity was the sole idea. So this whole basic grouping is related to climate change. The most important issue of the basic ministerial summit was climate change. A very important question, since environment has been the most important section. This becomes very important for your upcoming examination. The next question talks about IBSA Dialogue. Which of the following statements is correct? So read the word carefully. It says correct, not incorrect. So which of the options are correct? Question 11, looking for the right answer. Question 11, looking for the right answer. Srimay has the right answer. Great going, Srimay. Now, IBSA Dialogue form was formalized through the adoption of Brasilia Declaration in 2003. That's correct. It is a South-South cooperation that is including the external affairs ministries of India, Brazil, and South Africa. It's not between the head of the governments, and that's the major key thing that you have to read in the question very, very minutely, very, very carefully. So you have the first option that's incorrect, the second option that's correct. I hope that's clear. Next question, which of the following is not the member of Arab League? Question 12, which of the following is not the member of Arab League? All those who have been the winners, please send in your details at admin@examrace.com. Sorry. Question 12, the right answer. Suresh had the right answer here. So the answer is Eritrea. Eritrea, Brazil, India, and Venezuela have been the observer members, not the members of Arab League. So you have D as the option here. The next question, again a very, very important aspect that we are talking about is UNDP. So which of the following statements is correct about UNDP? So write down the correct options for UNDP. Please send in your entries to admin@examrace.com. Question 13. Looking for the right answer. Which statements are correct? So Deepthi has the right answer. Great, Deepthi. Now the thing here is you have to understand UNDP is an executive body with UN General Assembly, that's correct, headquartered in New York, publishes the Human Development Report. It also publishes the Human Poverty Index. So two indexes by UNDP, very, very important. Those are HDI and HPI, Human Poverty Index and Human Development Index. Then you have, so first, second and third are correct, but it was established or the goals were set in 2015, but it came into force only in 2016 with findings or funding till 2030. So it's 2016, not 15. So the fourth option is incorrect. You have first, second and third options as the correct options. The next question. Which of the following statements is incorrect about ASEAN? Question 14. Question 14. Avinash, is it the answer for question 14? Suraj has the right answer. So the last nation to join ASEAN was Cambodia. So Cambodia, the first option is incorrect. It was established by 5 nations in 1967. That's correct. The initial summit took place at Bangkok, and 2017 marks the 25th anniversary of India ASEAN dialogue partnership. So the third statement is again correct, and India participated in the inaugural session for the ADMM Plus that was held in Singapore in 2018, and that's again very, very important. So you have the first option that's incorrect, that's Cambodia, which joined in 1999, was the last nation. The next question again very, very important. Which of the following is not a member of RCEP, the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership? So just to make it simpler for you, I have the acronym here. So it's the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership. Question 15, looking for the right answers. So Kanwal, don't worry, UPSC, there is no end, what we should say. So keep reading, keep working hard. Whatever terms you hear in news, read everything about it. So if ASEAN was in news for the ADMM plus, you should know everything about ASEAN. And that's how you prepare for UPSC. So question 15, looking for the right answers. So Mongam has the right answer. So great going. You have India, China, and Australia, which are part of this partnership dialogue, and you have the 10 ASEAN countries along with the 6 free trade agreement partner nations. Those are the Australia, New Zealand, India, China, Japan, and Korea. So along with those, the 10 ASEAN members are the member of the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership. The next question you have talks about the Mekong Ganga Cooperation. Very important question. Again, recently in news, so very important. You have to explain which of the following is the correct statement regarding it. Question 16, looking for the right answers. Still waiting for the right answers to come up. So all the choices gone, so what's not there is the right answer. Okay. It was established in 2000 at Vientiane, that's lying in Laos. You have 4 areas of cooperation that have been talked about. Those are tourism, culture, education, and not health but transport. The 9th ministerial meeting was held in Singapore. So only first of the statements is correct. The remaining 2 statements are not correct. Very important, the Mekong Ganga Cooperation. So you have 6 member nations. Those are India, Myanmar, Thailand, Cambodia, Laos, and then you also have Vietnam. So those are the 6 nations that are there. Next question, the question 17 is about European Union and India. Which of the following statements is correct? Question 17, looking for the right answer. Thanks, William. Okay, so when we talk about the options regarding European Union and India, European Commission wants India to reduce the taxes on liquor and automobiles. That's correct. Okay, the stringent sanitary and phytosanitary measures for UN enables to bar many Indian agricultural products from entering into its market. That's again correct and has been in news recently, and therefore is very important for your upcoming examination. However, you have the bilateral trade and investment agreement that was signed between India and EU in 2007. So third choice becomes the incorrect choice. I hope that's clear, and you have lot many with correct answers. Great going. Unless and until you have the negative marking, we don't recommend that you skip the questions. The next question, so many of those who are preparing for other competitive examinations, make sure if there is no negative marking, at least attempt something. So question 18, which is correct regarding the 2018 BRICS summit. So BRICS is an association of Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. So as the name suggests, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. And that's how you can remember that. Now, which of the following is correct about 2018 BRICS summit? Looking for the right answer. Bilateral trade agreement is between two nations. Question 18, looking for the right answers. Okay, so a lot of you with right answers. You have Suraj with the right answer here. Okay, the theme of the summit was collaboration for inclusive growth and prosperity in the fourth industrial revolution, and that's something that was important. Then you have the 10th BRICS summit that was part of it in South Africa that was held. So the first statement becomes incorrect, and then you have setting up of Gandhi Mandela Center for specialization of artisans in South Africa only, not in all BRICS nations. So that's the incorrect option, and that's where a little confusion has been brought about. Very, very important. So it's not in all the BRICS nations, it's only and only in South Africa. The next question, again, International Criminal Court, very, very important question. A surprise question looking for the correct answer, and you have to find out which of the following has been the correct options. Sure, Kanwal, I'll keep that into note. Question 19, looking for the right answer. Garima has the right answer here. So, International Criminal Court is a principal judicial organ of UN. India is a non-party and non-signatory state. So, you have first option that becomes the correct option. And the last question here talks about another very, very important topic. Read the question choices very carefully, a little confusing. Which of the following is incorrect about Birdlife International? So you have to mark down only the incorrect choices. Question 20, looking for the right answers, still waiting. So you have Aditya with the, I believe, yes, Aditya with the right answer. Now it's an intergovernmental body for conservation of birds and their habitat. It's a kind of global partnership. So the first statement becomes incorrect because it's working towards people's sustainability, natural resource, and it's a kind of global partnership for conservation. So the first statement is incorrect. It's the largest preservation businesses for protection of bird and their habitat. That's correct. Bombay Natural History Society in India is a partner of Birdlife International. That's again correct. But the magazine released is not Global Birdwatch, but it is World Birdwatch. And that's the only thing that's different here. So the third and the first choices become incorrect. You have second and fourth as the right options. I hope that's clear. Okay, so with this we finish the 20 questions for today. Next week would be our week where we would be talking about the science and technology on Thursday and coding decoding questions on Tuesday. And with this we would try to wind up with your CSET section. Starting then, we have a series of new upcoming lectures on Tuesdays, and that's exclusively for NET examinations, the NTA NET, the new syllabus that has come up, the topics on logic, the types of pramanas, the fallacies, and the Indian logic aspects. So those would be covered from the month of May. So this this month rather, we would have the last class for CSET, which would be a live lecture. However, we would be bringing in a series of expected questions before your examination and closer to your examination, the important topics that you have to cover. Wish you all a very good luck. Stay tuned for more updates. Have a wonderful day.